Yo, what up, hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sangiev. Today we are back with another video. It is going to be the final video of 2018, and since my last video tanked so hard, like so hard.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
I actually thought it was a really cool concept. I don't know why people didn't like it. Like, why didn't you watch my videos, man? Anyway, I thought let's get the views again. Let's end 2018 on a high. And what do people like? They like styling videos. What do people like more? They like shoes. And so today we've got 4 pair of shoes, 1 pair of boots, 3 pair of sneakers, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I style them. And by the way, that is not an excuse for not watching my last video, because that was a styling video and that was so much fun. So if you haven't yet, go check it out. I'll wait. I just wish to say a Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Hope you had a wonderful day, and this video should go live on the 27th, which means that most of the sales would have started on the 26th on Boxing Day. So I hope you guys went ham, copped whatever you needed to cop. I want to say a massive thank you to the guys over at Shop Style for sponsoring this video, which means that all the links in the description box down below will be affiliated. And if you so wish, and to make it easier for you guys, there will be a card that pops up called Video Looks or something along those lines. And what it basically means is that every item that I'm going to be showing you guys today will be all in one page for you guys to click through to purchase if you wish, or just to take a better look. With that being said, we're going to start off with boots number 1. And it's a pair that I already showed you guys, and it's a pair that I acquired recently in a different colorway. And if you follow me on my Instagram, you would already know which one they are. And we bit the bullet on the white Tabi, however you wish to pronounce it, man, from Margiela. So as you know, previously I did a video with my fall winter outfits showcasing the black ones, which are right there. Fell in love with them, and then I had my eyes on the white one for a very long time as well, and I figured this is the perfect opportunity for me to kind of push myself out there, because I don't own any pair of white boots. I just about own a couple of white sneakers, so white boots is a complete different ball game to me. And this was definitely a very experimental pair to get in the color of white. Like I said, this isn't going to be a review, but there's a few thoughts that I'd like to share since that pair. Firstly, as you know, it doesn't have a zip closure. It's got these sort of pull tab things. Wait, let me get closer to the camera so you get a better idea. Do you see this? Do you see this action going on? So basically you clip these onto these little pieces of elastic or rope or whatever, and then that kind of keeps it going. Very cool, very unique, original, because I didn't see that across many shoes. But at the same time, now that I've worn these a fair amount, and I've worn the blacks a fair amount, it's a bit of a time-consuming manner to put the shoes. In an ideal world, a zip would have done the trick and probably would have been better, to be honest with you. What else is there? Once again, the leather in this is super supple, so do bear that in mind. People kind of associate supple and not flimsy but soft leather as cheap, and I don't think that's the case at all. Obviously, when you're comparing it to the likes of SLP boots, which are a lot more robust and thicker, then yeah, you might think that these kind of feel flimsy, but these hug your foot in a much more comfortable manner. Yeah, super cool. I absolutely love these. And then last but certainly not the least, one of the most asked questions with regards to the Tabi boots: what do I do about the sock situation? You can get some Tabi socks from any online retailers. I think I got a pack of 6 for £5 or something along those lines. Cheap, and they kind of have the same design with a big toe, and then the other 4 go here. Works perfectly. So like I said, this is my first ever pair of white boots, and I am still experimenting. I'm still trying to see what works within my wardrobe, and I actually filmed a look couple of days ago. It was super sunny, and I'm going to show it to you guys anyway, just because I feel like I can show you some of the looks where I don't necessarily feel like it's the best way to go about it. Not to say that it was a bad look, but I just felt like I could do better. It felt very safe. And what I did was pair these up with some off-white to cream colored ASOS jeans. They've got a beautiful straight-legged cut. They're cropped. They sit amazingly with these boots just on top of it. As you can see where I'm going with this, it's fairly tonal, so I decided to keep it tonal on top as well. We've got an ASOS white, again off-white camel colored jumper. I went with a size medium. This one fits super oversized as it is, so if you do want to cop that jumper, definitely go down a size, if not go down 2 sizes, because depending on how you want it to fit, it fits very oversized. And then to top it all off, we've got this amazing Carhartt jacket that I copped from a vintage store here in London. I feel like these Carhartt jackets are having a moment, and I've never come across one in that color. It's amazing. It's this sort of rustic, I don't even know what the color is. It's like hints of lavender, basically like a mauve, like a really washed out mauve jacket. Looks awesome. The cut is amazing, kind of on the oversized feel of it, and it goes really well with the jumper and the jeans. Really nice look, but very safe. And although you can't go wrong with that, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know if it was the mixture of the weather being a bit too sunny and everything being blown out, or just the fact that to me the outfit felt very safe, borderline very boring, even though I was wearing such daring shoes. So today I went out again and filmed a slightly different take with the same boots. This time we got them paired up with the Rick Owens trousers. These are the drawstring Alistair long trousers. They are from the Sisyphus Fall Winter 18 collection, the collection that's just gone. I managed to cop them on sale in Selfridges. They are so beautiful. It's one of those trousers that I'm surprised that I like, because on paper I'm not supposed to like anything about it, but just the way they feel, the way they look, the different sort of layering that they've used with the material. You've got this almost felt like finish and then an organza silk on top of it. So it's a 2-layered trousers, drawstring. The cut is amazing. They're kind of long. They can be tucked into the boots, which is kind of what I did to showcase to you guys, or they can be worn on top of the boot as well. And on top of that, we've got this amazing lightweight turtleneck from Kiyomi. The color's really nice, kind of ties in really nicely with the Rick Owens trousers as well. And then last but certainly not the least, to kind of really drive home the look, we've got my Hyder Ackerman coat, the one with the houndstooth and the velvet. Obviously we topped it off with a beanie from Noah. This felt a lot me. Some might say there's a lot going on, some might say that this is actually less daring than the previous one, but it just felt more me. I felt more comfortable in it and I love it, man. Like I said, this is definitely a pair that I'm going to be experimenting a lot with until I truly find what exactly works with it in my wardrobe. But that is definitely one way that I can see myself pairing this whole fit. The colors work really nice, super elegant. Now that's that for boots. We're gonna move on to sneakers. As I said, we've got 3 sneakers. 2 of them are the same, just in different colorways. And man, you don't understand how long I've had to wait for these pair of shoes. Now, anybody that grew up in France, especially the suburbs of Paris, can relate to this. This was a pair of shoes. Let me pull one out, the first one. This was a pair of shoes that many might even be surprised to see that I like them, that I own them. But man, oh man, do these mean so much to me. I think perhaps the fact that they're so nostalgic to me is what made me cop them. And I know that they can look fire, and I know that they can be styled in a very cool way. We've got the Nike TNs. I just call them the Nike TNs, but I believe the actual name on the box, it says Air Max Plus OG. For all my French people out there, these were the DN, and we used to call them the requins, les requins. And I mean, I don't want to sound cliche, like if you watch any of the complex sneaker shopping, whenever there's an American guy, they will always say how they grew up and they couldn't afford Jordans, right? And for us, Europeans, I feel like we all have, every country has different shoes. I think I'd go as far to say that London, you'd probably, a shoe that signifies or represents London would be the 95s, or perhaps the 97s, or perhaps the 90s, the Air Max 90s. In France, to me anyway, this was all I remember seeing, TNs everywhere, and they were quite expensive back in the day as well, and I know that we couldn't afford them, so I had asked my parents to continuously buy them for years. They never could. I remember once my uncle took my brother, and he was gonna get my brother the pair of shoes. They went to 5 different shops, and unfortunately, or fortunately for me, they didn't have his size. I was like, yo, my uncle, that's a betrayal move right there, bro. That was a stab in the back. We finally made it. We finally copped them, mama. We made it. Look at it, man. The gradient, amazing blue. You've got the yellow tick, these bubble design, very Roadman-esque, but I absolutely love these shoes. As I said, these shoes mean so much to me, just in a nostalgic manner, but also I think they can be worn in a very cool manner. And actually, I want to give a massive shout out to the boy Lewis Hole. I think that's how you pronounce your surname, Lewis Hole. It wasn't until I saw him with a pair of these that kind of rekindled my fire for these. So here we are, we've copped these, and to pair them up, obviously I wasn't gonna wear them with trackies, although they can be done and I think they look cool. These are still a very athletic silhouette, but there is a slight bulk to them, so I kind of used that. And I've paired them up with the Balenciaga navy trousers, the one with a subtle pattern. And then on top, we've got a white t-shirt with the Hope knitted sweater, the V-neck with the massive cut on the side. And we had the Prada pouch and the Acne Studios grey overcoat, topped up once again by a beanie from Noah, this time in the navy color. Very tonal, very easy. You kind of want to let these shoes do the talking. In terms of sizing, if anybody is curious, I went up to a size UK 8. My true size is a UK 7, which is a European 41. I went to a UK 8 just because they felt a bit tight and they didn't have half sizes. I probably could have done a UK 7.5, but fuck it, man. UK 8 is good for me. Got the bubbles on the side, man. So fire, absolutely fire. And I think, like I said, they can be paired really nicely, be it with jeans, trousers, trackies. I'm probably gonna stick with trousers for these, but that's just me. You don't have to copy me. And then we've got the second pair in the orange gradient, and just look at it. Look at it, man. It is actually a beautiful pair of shoes with beautiful colors. And I'm so glad that they are kind of having a moment. Now, I understand that they might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I just think they're so sick. And the colors, once again, oh, this guy, I paired it up with my cream plissé Issey Miyake trousers. I just think they sit so nicely on top of these. Then we have this black JW Anderson zip up crew neck, turtleneck, whatever you wish to call it. This was from a couple of seasons ago, but JW Anderson does these on a seasonal basis with more colors. And then last but certainly not the least, we've got the cray green jacket, which with all its craziness kind of ties everything together in a really nice manner. The brown and the red of the jacket gets picked up by the hues of the shoes. I'm not massively on matchy as you guys know, but those colors work really nicely together. And once again, this was one of the looks, I'm gonna be honest with you, this was one of the looks that I filmed the other day when it was mad sunny. Had a slightly different vision for that look, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. I've liked the trousers that I paired them up with. They were from Hope. They were the floral, super lightweight, very flowy trousers, a lot wider than the plissé. And as you can see here, they sit so nicely with these, but I just didn't like what I was wearing on top with it. I just felt like it could have been done a lot better. So that is that for the Nike TNs. Absolutely love them. Look at it. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the colors. Amazing, amazing shoes. I'm so glad to have ended 2018 with this pair of shoes, which I wanted for such a long time as a kid. Man, you don't understand. You don't understand the struggle that I went through as a kid to try and get my hands on them and never could. And to think my uncle was nearly about to bless my brother. If he actually got them the shoes, I would have never forgiven him. And then last but certainly not the least, we've got an all black sneaker, a collaboration between two brands, and one that was not necessarily slept on, but I definitely think could have done with a lot more recognition because the work is amazing. It's a silhouette that wasn't touched before this collab, and it's a silhouette that I wasn't even aware much about or of, and it is the Nike and a Coldwell Vomero 5 collab in the all black colorway. These came in two colors. The second color, white with some hints of maroon across this part. I don't know what this is called. Beautiful, man. That color is amazing as well. Truth be told, I would have gone for either of them. That one sold out by the time I eventually got onto the website to place my order. I also just brought the off-white Prestos. I've got the Balenciaga track runners in the white, so I thought, you know what, let me just go for an all black, just because I don't really have that many all black sneakers, to be completely honest with you. I've got a lot of black shoes, but all black sneakers, not so much. And obviously a massive talking point of these shoes is this back panel, back box right here. Nike tick on one of them, ACW on the other. Amazing construction detailing. Now to some, this might be annoying. A lot of people are like, what the fuck are those? But I love them, man. I love them. I love the lacing detail. They've got this sort of track hiking like elasticity that can be found in the laces. You've got some 3M reflective action going. Super comfortable as well. That was one thing that I was very surprised with. Nike Zoom cushion, really clean. And obviously for such an outfit, we're gonna go for something once again very simple. It's all black everything, can't really go wrong. We've got the black Issey Miyake plissé trousers, wide cropped pleated, can you go wrong, mate? Black socks, bare knuckles t-shirt, and then we threw on a North Face jacket. All black everything except for the North Face logo detailing that can be found on the left shoulder. Clean and all black everything look. This is like a fashionable road man is what I entitled it. Man's on road, but man's also flexing the plissé and the North E fam. Now one of the interesting things about this jacket is the cut of it. It is quite long if you just take it out the box and wear it as it is. However, if you tighten the drawstrings on the side and you do up the jacket about halfway, you can flip the jacket inside, in which case it kind of gives it a more cropped and more fashionable look. And at that point, it's just a fire jacket. Keeps you super warm as well. I was just wearing a t-shirt underneath and I was good to go. So this is a lovely way to finish this video and to kind of pair them up with these shoes. These are black sneakers. At the end of the day, black shoes, black sneakers, they can be worn with 90% of the things you own in your wardrobe just because they're black and they work with most things. And that is going to conclude our final video of 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 4 looks, no actually 5 or 6 to be fair, if we were to consider all my outtakes, the ones that I didn't want to include but ended up doing it anyway. Thank you once again to the beautiful people at ShopStyle for working with me throughout the years. They've been a massive supporter of mine, so I am very grateful, and for blessing me with some of these shoes. If you wish to follow me on my social media, it's all right here, SANGIEV. That is for my Instagram, my Twitter, and everything else. If you like this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up because it helps me out tremendously. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Share, subscribe, do all that other jazz. That is it for 2018, boys. The next video will be in 2019. Man, this year has absolutely flown by. Like, January was so long, and then it just went February, March, April, May, December. Hope everyone's out there copying things left, right, center. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Peace. So long that it look like weed. If you cut it all off, now she look like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female, to retail.